Man, what's going on, y'all? Today I just wanted to come here and post a little update video about a program that I was working on, and I don't have a name for it yet because it's supposed to be. I guess this is going to be like a side program that you can use along with the main application that I'm using or the main game that I'm actually creating it with. But I created a layer stacking program using Python, and it wasn't nothing crazy. It wasn't nothing that's too difficult to create. But I'm just go ahead and show y'all exactly what it does. Now, I am using Pygame along with it to be able to create or to be able to create the window and all the other things you're gonna see. But as you can see here, this is what the layer stacking is. It's basically just a bunch of PNG images, and I'll go ahead and show you just different PNG images I have. But I have different images that are literally just layers of what my full 3D image is. So it's just turning the 2D images into a 3D object. And it as of right now, I don't have it to where it switches through different like images or objects. Let me say that, because I have like maybe 3 or 4 different models you can do. I have a cart model, I have a lawn cart model, a red cart. So this is just a program that I created so I could be able to put it together with a game that I want to be making. I want to make a game called Cart Shifters, and I am currently working on that along with whatever else I got going on. But this would just be an example of how the vehicles would look in the actual game. And if you want to be able to see all the individual layers, you can press W and the S to be able to spread them out and to decrease them. And then I have another, and how do I put it? I have another way of being able to flip it upside down, and it's literally just doing reverse equals true on the when you're sorting your list or your layers. So as you can see, the frames, it is going by FPS, the frames per second, but because of the fact that I'm recording, my frames are dropped. Usually it's about 60 and it runs a little bit smoother, or actually a lot smoother than this, but this is just for visual representation, documentation for YouTube or whatever. But I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all some other different things that it has. So right here, reverse. And I am probably going to use their GUI to be able to create something to go along with it, to be able to do all of this from with your mouse click instead of having to go in and type the code in. And I'm just gonna have a good UI user interface to be able to work with it and change all different types of stuff that I have on it. But I'm gonna turn reverse to true, so then you'll be able to see the bottom. This is what the bottom of the card looks like, and you can space it out as well. So that is that. I'm gonna go back to false, and then I also have it to where when you come down to test num, and this is just a way to be able to have it to where they spread out and come back together. So as you can see, they're spreading out, and it's gonna just loop like this every time, to where you can see just the 3D image rotating with the different layers, and you can see the full image itself. Now, this is going to be a part where I'm going to implement the UI system, so you won't have to continue going in to make changes. But honestly, it's not a program that I expect a lot of people to use. It's just a way that I found to be able to do it the way I enjoy doing it, or to make it look good so I can be able to have a visual representation whenever I'm working on the actual game. But I'm gonna go into my red card model, because this is another card that I have created. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in right here, and I'm gonna put it in right here. And it'll be a quick and easy fix to do this and add a UI. So I mean, it's not gonna take a whole lot of time if y'all do want me to drop it, but I want to go ahead and just show y'all. But here's a red cart that I have made, and this one's a little different than the other one just because I need to update this model. But as you can see, it shows the cart and it shows all the different layers. I'll just go ahead and turn this off because I don't want it to move anymore, and I also want to show another thing that it does. But here's this card, and you can change the rotation speed. I have it at 0.5, but if you want to have it at 0.2, you can have it at 0.2 and it'll go slower. Or you can have it on like 1, you know, rotate super fast compared to what it was. So that's that. And then you can also do it based upon the scale as well. So if you want to do it at 200, you can be able to see what the card looks like at 200, at a scale of 200. And then you can do like maybe 150. And I really don't know which one I want to do yet, just because I like all of them, to be honest, but probably somewhere around 100, just because it fits good and it makes everything look kind of crisp. And you can't really tell that it's a sprite stack. You'll think it's an actual image itself. And then I have another one, 60 FPS. So you can change it from, I'm gonna go lower just because I'm recording right now, but you do like 30 frames per second. So as you can see, it's a little bit jittery, but that's just because of how small it is. It has to do it pixel by pixel, so it's gonna look a little bit like that. And then you can change it from like 60 to I'll just do 120. Now it's gonna struggle getting to 120 when we record, but as you can see, you can move it at 120 frames per second. You can spread it out, make it bigger, smaller. So yeah. But yeah, that's that. And I forgot you could also move it around using A and D, just to, move left and right. But that is basically it. I'm gonna do one more time with showing I'm gonna show my line card model just because why not. But I'm gonna go ahead and show the line card model. And this is just another model I have made to be able to give me a visual representation of what I want my cards to look like whenever I end up putting them in game. So I think this program is going to be really cool just for other people who want to be able to create things like this, for small things like this. So yeah, but I'll probably leave a link to it in my GitHub just for anybody else who wants to be able to download it. And you will probably end up having to change maybe 1 or 2 things, but I'll fix that so y'all won't have to worry about it. But yeah, in the next video, I guess I'll probably show a tutorial how I actually create my models. And yeah, it's just something cool I want to show off. And for the last one, I'm just gonna do my indigo card model just again, because that is the one that I am going to be using in practice tests, because it is the first one that I actually completed the way that I want it to look. So as you see, this is how the ship card is gonna look. So yeah, but that's about it. I'm probably gonna, like I said, I'm gonna add a UI system so you can be able to change the scale on the fly and be able to just do a little bit more when it comes to reshaping the image, resizing it, flip it, and just all the other things I showed. But if you do like the video, man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. If you if you need help with anything or want to ask a question, just type it in the comment section. I'll get to you when I can. And yeah, that's about it.